Hello again. In this lesson in After Effects, I'm going to show you how to render a composition. So we're now ready to render our balloon rides composition as a movie file. And just so you know, After Effects offers many different formats and compression methods, and the one you choose really is going to depend on the medium through which your project will be played. But for this, we're going to render the balloon rides composition using a format that will allow it to be broadcast on TV. So first we want to select the balloon rides composition in the project panel. And then we're going to choose at the top of the screen, go to composition and add to render queue. And the render queue panel opens at the bottom of the screen. And just again, so you know, there is a second way to do this. You could also go to window at the top of your screen, and you could go to render queue down here, click that, and then you would have the same window come up and you would just drag your composition down into it. We're not going to do that though because we already have our window up here. So first let's double click render queue in this tab so that it brings up a full screen and we can see the various settings that are available to us. If we click on this triangle next to render settings, you'll see that the automatic default gives us the best settings possible, full resolution. We're going to keep that for this, but you could theoretically change these things if you needed something perhaps of less quality. And then if we click on the triangle next to output module, we'll see the same thing. We get lossless quality when we compress and render this file. So that's the top quality you can get. And again, we're going to leave that for now. Now we want to click on these words not yet specified. This is for the output to, meaning where you want to save your file to. So it's going to be saved as balloonrides.mov as a movie file, and I'm just going to save it to documents. So all of this is fine. I'll click save. And the next step is to go up here and click render. Now you see, oh, that happened very quickly. Sometimes it'll take a lot longer than that if you have a slower computer or a much larger file, but you saw that blue line go across the top. That is basically the progress bar. So if you had a big file, that progress bar might move a bit slower, but at the end you would hear that audio signal to tell you that your file is completed. So basically we're done. We can double click this render queue to go back to our previous workspace, and we can save our final project. And if you want to see, if you're following along with me and creating your own project, if you want to see your final output, you would just go to wherever you saved it and double click on it. You could play it through either QuickTime or Windows Media Player or the VLC player. And that's basically it for this project. So next time, we're going to learn more on animating text, and we're going to create some text layers in After Effects. So I hope you'll join me for the next lesson. Thank you again for watching.